Last class we studied that how to balance a chemical reaction, and we already solved problems and on based on that solving balancing the chemical reactions. Then in our upcoming classes, whatever the reactions, okay, you should balance all chemical reactions. Your duty is you should balance all chemical reactions. Okay, after balancing only you should proceed to further steps. Okay, before going to further step or before going to the next reaction, you should balance the given chemical reaction. If you not balance the chemical reaction, then the whole equation is not correct. Because of that, you should balance your chemical reactions. Then our main in this class, the main topic of this chapter and very important topic of this chapter, that is types of chemical reaction. Okay, in our chemistry we have more than 1 crore type of reactions, but for you have main basic and very important types of reactions. You have very important 5 types of reaction. All other chemical reactions are also based on these 5 types of reactions. Okay, then in this class we will study about the types of chemical reactions. Okay, then the first type of chemical reaction is combination reaction. Combination reaction. Combination reaction. Then the second one, that is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. And the third one is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. And the fourth one is neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction. Then the next type of reaction, that is neutralization reaction, and the fifth one is redox reaction. Redox reactions. These are all your main 5 types of chemical reactions. Based on these main 5 types of chemical reaction, we will study our chemistry topics. Okay, the first one, combination, decomposition. In decomposition also we have further steps or further types, and in displacement we have different charge, and in neutralization also we have specific type of chemical reaction, and in also redox reactions. Okay, then in this class we will study one by one type of chemical reactions. Okay, then the first type of chemical reaction, that is combination reaction. The first one type is combination reaction. In this class we will study about the first type of chemical reaction, that is combination reaction. Okay, the name only suggests combination. Okay, combination reaction means in this combination 2 or more reactants are react and produce only one single compound. Okay, for example, if this is one reactant and this one is one reactant, when 2 or more reactants are react and produce only one single compound, okay, it should produce only one single compound. If it produce one single product, it should produce only one single product. If it produce more than one product, then that is not comes under your combination reactions. Means the main combination reaction is when A is reacted with B, it should produce C only, means only one product. Or if A, B, or if X, Y, Z is reactor, it should produce only one single product. Whatever the number of reactants, but the product should be only one. This type of reaction we call it as a combination reaction. The combination reaction means when 1, 2 or more substance, 2 or more reactants are reacted and it produces only a single product, then that type of reaction we call it as a combination reactions. Okay, in combination reactions only single product will be formed. This is the definition of combination reaction. Then what happens in the chemical reactions? Generally, the chemical reactions means the rearrangement will takes place. Whatever the type of reaction, in all type of reactions, the rearrangement, the displacement, or the change in position of chemical reactions, breaking of bond, making of bond will take place. As in this case also. In this case also, the rearrangement, breaking, making, all are takes place. But after rearrangement, after breaking, after making, it should produce only single product. Then this one is called a combination reactions. Okay. Then take some examples on combination reactions. When H2 is react with Cl2, it produces HCl. Okay. You should check whether the given reaction is balanced or not. Okay. If it is not balanced, then your duty is you should balance this chemical reaction before going to the further reactions. Check here 2 hydrogens and here 2 chlorines. But what about here? 1 hydrogen and 1 chlorine. The reaction is not balanced. Then you should balance. How you balance? By adding 2 here. Now it becomes 2 hydrogen and 2 chlorine. Okay. Now our reaction is balanced. Then according to the definition of combination reaction, what is the definition? When 2 or more reactants are reacted and it should produce only a single product. Is a single product is formed or more than one product is formed? Only single product is formed. Then this one is suitable example for our combination reactions. 2 or more reactants are reacted and produce only a single product. Then this one is example for combination reactions. Then take the next one. See here, during writing such reactants, hydrogen, chlorine, in last class only I explained. During writing such reactants, you should take as a diatomic, not a H plus Cl. It produces Cl. This one is wrong. Okay, because these all are present in diatomic form. Okay, this is one type of chemical reaction. Then take the next one. When sodium is react with the chlorine, it produces NaCl. Okay. When sodium is react with the chlorine gas, it produces the sodium chloride. Is this example for combination? Yes, because 2 or more reactants are react and produce only a single product. Because of that, this is a suitable example for combination reaction. Then is this reaction is balanced? No. Here 1 sodium, 2 chlorine, but here 1 sodium, 1 chlorine. You should balance your chlorine. How you balance? Add 2 here. Okay, now chlorine is balanced, but what about sodium? Here sodiums are 2, but here is 1. Then add 2 here. Okay, this one is the balanced chemical reaction. Then when sodium metal is react with the chlorine gas, it produces sodium chloride. And this one is the example for combination reaction because 2 or more reactants are react and produce a single product. Okay, now take one more example. When carbon is react with the oxygen, it produces carbon. See here, in this case we have 2 cases. When carbon is react with oxygen, it produces carbon monoxide. When carbon is react with oxygen, it also produces carbon dioxide. Okay. When carbon is react with oxygen, it produces carbon monoxide. The condition is, if you want to produce a carbon monoxide, then you should supply the limited air. When you supply the limited air with the appropriate temperature, it produces carbon monoxide. When you produce the excess of air, it produces carbon dioxide. Whatever it may be, but these 2 are examples for combination reaction. When carbon is reacted with oxygen, it produces the carbon monoxide. Because of single reactant, it is a suitable example for combination reaction. In this case also, when carbon is reacted with oxygen, it produces the carbon dioxide, which is suitable example for our combination reactions. Okay. Then the next one. When H2 is react with the O2, it produces H2O. Before going to that, you should balance. Is this reaction is balanced? No, it is not balanced. Then add 2 here and 2 here also. Now it is balanced. Then what about this? This one is balanced. So reaction is balanced. Then what about this one? This is not balanced, and hence add here 2 and 2. Now these are the balanced chemical reaction. In this case also, when hydrogen is react with the oxygen, it produces H2O, that is our water molecule. This one is also example for combination reaction because two or more reactants are react and produce only a single product. These are few examples for our combination reactions. And then the next one chemical reaction, that is when NH3 is reacted with the HCl. When ammonia is reacted with the hydrochloric acid, it produces NH4Cl. Okay. Then this one is example for combination reaction because here two or more reactants are react and produces only a single product. Because of that, this is an example for combination reaction. During writing any exams, you should write about this reaction in 2 lines. How you write? When ammonia is reacted with the hydrochloric acid, it produces ammonium chloride. This is a example for combination reaction because in this case two or more reactants are reacted and produce only single product, that is ammonium chloride. Hence this is combination reaction. Like that you should write in your exam. This one is another example for your chemical reactions. Okay, this is about combination reaction. Then what is the combination reaction? When two or more reactants are reacted and produces a single product. It should produce single product. If it produces more than one product, then that is not an example for combination reactions. Okay, this is all about our combination reactions. Yes, in previous type of chemical reaction that should produce only single product. But this is the reverse of combination reaction. Decomposition. Decomposition means breaking or splitting. Okay. Then in a combination reaction, two or more reactants are react and it should produce a single product. But in this case, a single product should produce. A single reactant should produce more than one product. Okay. This one is a reactant. It should produce more than one product. Okay. When two or more reactants are react and if it produces a single product, then this is combination. When a single product breaks into two or more product, then this one is a decomposition reaction. Reverse of combination, that is decomposition reaction. Then take a simple example. When A is reacts, it should produce B plus C. Okay. This is an example for what a decomposition reaction. If you react A plus B and it should produce C, then this one is example for combination. This is example for decomposition. Reverse of combination is decomposition. Reverse of decomposition is combination reactions. Okay. Then in this combination reaction, again we have 4 types. Okay. First one is thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition reaction. Thermal decomposition reactions. Then photolytic decomposition reaction. Then the next one, electrolytic decomposition reaction. Electrolytic decomposition reactions. Then the next one, decomposition in our body. Decomposition in our body. So these are main types of chemical reactions. First one is thermal decomposition reaction. Second one, photolytic decomposition reaction. Third one, electrolytic decomposition. Then decomposition in our body. Means this is not a type of reaction. This will study in a special topic because the decomposition reactions also takes place in our body. Okay, in our day-to-day life. Now also the decomposition reaction takes place in my body, not only in my body, non-human beings, in animals, in leaves, whatever the living things, the decomposition reaction takes place. The decomposition means a single reactant should produce more than one product. Then that is a decomposition reaction. If the decomposition reaction takes place in the presence of heat, if the decomposition reaction takes place in the presence of heat, then that is a thermal decomposition reaction. Whatever it may be, Thermal decomposition, it should produce more than one product by using a single reactant, but in the presence of water, thermal, that is heat, the decomposition reaction takes place in the presence of heat. We can call it as a thermal decomposition. The decomposition reaction in the presence of sunlight, okay, the decomposition reaction in the presence of sunlight, we can call it as a photolytic decomposition. The decomposition reaction in the presence of current, electric current, it is called as electrolytic decomposition reaction. Whatever the source, thermal, photolytic, electrolytic, these are different sources. Means to take a reaction, to proceed a reaction, it requires energy. Whatever the types of reaction, if you want to generate a product, if you want to proceed a reaction, it should require minimum energy or some energy. The way of energy is different, like that. Thermal means heat, photolytic means sunlight, then electrolytic means your electric current. Okay? Means a single reactant should produce more than one product. If it decomposition takes place by heat, thermal, by sunlight, photolytic, by electric current, that is electrolytic decomposition reactions. Okay, in our next class we will study these all in detail one by one, and the further chemical reactions. I hope you all understand this combination reaction. If you possible, try to solve some other combination reactions. In my next class I will give some examples with the further types of chemical reactions. Thank you.